Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm just still stuck here. Still waiting around. I mean, I'm gonna get picked up because, like, either that guy from like the other planet place is gonna show up, or shadowing that other guy might get here before him, and then I get picked up. We bust some alien heads. We steal some alien stuff, and then no more aliens, right? I mean, things have been, like, pretty uneventful here, so... I mean, no more black arms around, so... You know, maybe things have been pretty uneventful back on Earth, right? Maybe it's all just, like, going really well. Who knows, right? Maybe it's all just, like, going really well. I'm gonna believe that it's going really well. Like, super chill and calm and not a lot of stuff happening. I think, and you know what? No one's even telling me that's not the case, so I'm just gonna keep believing that. Hey, thanks, Tyrio's shadow android. Bad news, Sonic. The Black Arms have invaded Earth. Okay, but it's like not a lot of them, right? It's just like a few, like last time. Like when I was last there, like it's just like a handful, like a big bachelor party, right? Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Bad news, Sonic. I can't believe this happened, but Shadow and Eclipse got caught in some sort of tractor beam. We don't even know who got them. Also, the Black Arms have invaded Earth, but Tails did get the Gizoids working at least. Okay, and it's not that many. It's not that many Black Arms, right? It's not that many, right? And Shadow and that Eclipse guy aren't coming. So then I'm gonna have to wait for... Hey, thanks, Nick Williams. I'll give you the damage report. Chow Cafe protected by my metal dragon barrier. Club Silver is 80% damaged. Madburger is 30% damaged. Apartments caught on fire. Station Square 65% and 1 fatality. Yikes. Okay. That's really not the news I wanted to hear. And I can't get back there because I'm still stuck here. So, is there any fast way back to Earth, or like some kind of revelation on that front? Or, I mean, if nobody says, hey, Sonic, you actually just need to go here or do this and you'll go back to Earth, like, magically, I'll assume that's not possible. Okay. That's great. That's really, really great. So, is there any... Oh, thanks, Tyrios, Shadow Android. The hospital is under siege again, and I and many others are currently out of commission. It's not looking good for us. Okay, guys, can you just, like, let me know what the good news is? Like, is there any good news at all? Because right now it's just seeming like everything's bad. Like everything's going wrong, and I can't do anything about it. Thanks, Professor Neo. Sonic, it's a full-scale invasion. I regret to inform that Star Sims has entered stasis lock and will take time to be restored. We nearly lost Zoe and her father, but they'll pull through. It's chaos. Well, that definitely sounds like it. Definitely sounds like it. Thanks, Hedgehog, thank you. I take it you either already know what is happening with Shadow and Eclipse. If not, potential space issues, meaning you may need to go to Earth alone. The only good news is the Tails got Gizoids up and running. Well, I mean, like, the more people say this stuff, the more I believe it, so... Well, thanks for letting me know, Hedgehog. I guess I'm gonna have to try and get a ride from this peace console guy to telenovela world. Thanks, Eclipse. Sorry, Sonic, me and Shadow can no longer pick you up. We were close to your location, but we got caught in a tractor beam from very far away, which is pulling my ship towards it. And now me and Shadow are training, preparing for the possible black arms that will be boarding my ship. Wow, Shadow actually doing something. Actually doing some hard work, wow. Well, good luck, I guess. You really need to try and find a way back to Earth. Thanks, Captain Arkan Enerjack. This is Captain Arkan Enerjack of the Sol Federation Starship Voyager. To catch you up, Earth is under siege. The Gizoids are holding the Black Arms for now, but unless we eliminate them at the source, we're entering atmosphere now. You should see us soon. Okay, so basically I need to get back there, and I need to help everyone on Earth, and then Shadow and Eclipse can hopefully take care of things up in space, but it's really not gonna work if... I just really gotta get home. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Well, a lot of us are fighting back. Any able body is doing what they can. Even Bark and Bean are fighting. No way! Hey, watch it, I'm on your side. In retrospect, riding a jet black dragon in a black alien invasion might not have been the smartest move. Okay, maybe you could, like, put some kind of Earth-related flags on it or something, and kind of let people know you're good. Thanks, Dominic. The only good news is Amy's fine. Okay, well, that's something. There's that good news I wanted. Thank you. There's that good news that I wanted. Hello, sir. How may I assist you today? Listen, Jarvis, unless you can figure out a way to get to Earth, like lickety-split, then... I don't think you can do anything for me. I'm sorry. I'm not able to traverse different solar systems at this time. Is there anything else that I can help you with? No thanks, Jarvis. No thanks. Understood. Please let me know if there's any other ways I can help. Yeah, I will. Hey, why don't you go do some gardening or something? I'm afraid that I am currently in the ownership of Babel. Babel does not have any private garden that needs tending to at this time. Right, okay, yeah, listen, if you can't get me to Earth and can't think of anything to do, then just recharge or something. Understood. I will charge my battery back to 100% for you. Okay. Thanks, Jarvis. Hey, thanks, Degerim, since you can't actually do anything right now and you probably haven't had any real caffeine intake in the last 24 plus hours. Why not try that meditation? I feel like meditating is going to be a little difficult when all of my friends are fighting for their lives and I can't do anything about it. But maybe that's an idea. It's also going to be really hard because, like, my whole body is getting a little tingly since I haven't really had any G Fuels in, like, days and days. Thanks, Invasion Update with the Fighting Irish. Amy is working through her anger stage of grief with the alien invasion. I said I'm not dead! Good news, we can put Sunk of Ireland to rest. I'm no longer blue. Yeah, good. Weirder news, I'm now glowing green from being covered in black arm blood. Query Sonic, did ye ever run into that problem the last time the Black Arms invaded? No, I managed to stay out of getting coated in blood. Thankfully. Ah! Sonic, it is very good that I found you here, so allow me to just inform you, as you understand already. Whoa, what's going on? Allow me to just explain. So, as I have explained to you before, and you are already aware of this matter, but there was going to be a peace consul coming from Talanova, representing the Galactic Consortium, as they always do in these interplanetary matters and checkups and things. So, and of course I did send message and word to Talanova asking that someone come along to try and make sure that someone could pick you up and bring you to Talanova. Okay, Babel, are things like moving along with that, or? Well, you'll be very excited to know that, as a matter of fact, that peace consul has arrived from Talanova. So there is now a ship here on Rentia, and the peace consuls, they are typically very, very inclined to help souls who are lost and need help and aid in different ways. So are you as excited as I am that you will be finally able to get what you need to go home? Well, yeah, I am. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. And of course, this peace consul will be coming along soon. I believe that I need to do some official greeting type stuff, just for the fact that I am, of course, technically in charge of a few things here. So when they come along, I will, of course, say hello to them and blah, blah, blah. And then I will explain your situation, and they will no doubt agree to bring you back to Talanova, where there are a litany of different treaties and protection orders which will allow you to be brought back to Earth in good time. Okay, that's great. So, and hang on a second, I think that they are. Allow me to bring them to you. I will be back in just a moment, and then we can get into your situation. Okay. Guys, I'm making it off this planet. I just gotta meet some other alien. One more random alien guy, and then I get out of here. I go to this big city planet, and then I can go home from there. And then I can help everybody with the whole aliens thing. Thanks, Professor Neo. You also need to know the Black Arms are also taking the Chaos Emeralds 2 so far. Okay, that's not good news. The hospital's still standing, but we cannot take much more damage. In the meantime, how's your chaos corruption? I don't even feel it. You know, I'm starting to think that whatever that Gezoid was talking about, I mean, is it even real? I mean, Babel said it was real, but who knows? I mean, Babel, who knows what Babel knows, right? He's just a guy. People are fallible, and they can, like, make mistakes in thinking something's real when it's not. And you know what? Even if it is real, it doesn't even bother me. I don't even feel it. I'll just, like, get more of that poultice stuff from Knuckles, or whatever he called it. Hey, thanks, Captain Enerjack. We'll be an escort for you in this peace console to Telenova. Commander Janeway has been sending me updates on your happenings here. We left multiple emergency medical holograms for Professor Neo in the hospital. We're also going over all scans of celestial slips. Hey, well, sounds like you're helping out a lot, so thanks. Thanks, Mona. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Sonic, this hero thing isn't as fun as I thought it would be. Well, look, it's not for everybody. I've been smacking these things for days now, running on energy drinks and protein bars I've scavenged. I just want to lay down and die, but we can't rest until you get here. Hey, well, listen, don't worry, because I'm gonna be back there before you know it, and then that's the last Chaos Emerald those little aliens are gonna get. That's the last they're gonna mess with the place. I'm coming home. Thanks, Anonymous. I'm currently working on a cannon to stand a fighting chance against the Black Arms. They're immune to fire, and my Umbra Kinesis is limited. Oh no, the aliens are near. I have to finish this or I'm toast. I need to protect my children. I hope you and your kids are okay, Anonymous. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Oh no, a dozen soldiers are going after Amy. Hang on, Oh wait, she took them all down by herself. They didn't stand a chance. I think she was shouting something like, "You'll pay for taking my Sonic from me." Amy really amazes me sometimes. Okay, I feel like we also need to calm Amy down, because she's probably just gonna, like, gas out, and then she's not gonna be a lot of help to anybody, even herself. Thanks. Squidward tentacles? SpongeBob, why are these black aliens invading the Krusty Krab? And where are these portals coming from? Squidward, where are you coming from? Squidward, where? Squidward, where? Like, for real, though?
Okay, Sonic, I am back, and I've already talked to the peace consul. He's coming over very, very soon. He's just doing some surveys of the battle site and such, because he needs to write a report and things. But he's going to come over. I'm going to explain your situation to him. Make sure that you look sad. I think he's a robot, which is unusual, but I believe that he can be reasoned with, and his better nature can be appealed to in the usual way, as with most peace consuls from Telenova.
Right. A robot?
Again, it is very unusual. I believe most peace consuls tend to be Misao like myself, although there have been different approaches to trying to make it a little bit more diverse.
Hey, thanks, Mama Robotnik.
Thank you. I'm at Nephew Neo's hospital, helping him file paperwork in the basement. Colin's in the pharmacy, sweetest thing. Neo is projecting some of my tamer burlesque videos on all sides of the building to boost morale, but it also keeps the Black Arms away. Guess they get intimidated by too much woman.
Okay, that's disgusting.
Well, I suppose if something is working to repel the Black Arms, then perhaps you know better about it than I do, Robotnik person. Thank you, Remy Lebeau. Back here, the X-Men and I are looking for survivors. Also, Jubilee is missing Gambit. Need a new deck of cards after this. I'm sure that you can receive a deck of cards somewhere. I mean, he can receive a deck of cards somewhere. I'm sure he can. Can he?
Yeah, they're really cheap.
Then I suppose someone can kindly get you a new deck of cards, Mr. Lippo. So, hold on, Sonic. He is coming over. Make sure to look sad so that he takes pity on you and makes it his priority to help you out.
Okay, I mean, I'll be pretty sad if he doesn't help me.
Hello. Sonic. This is most confusing.
What?
Now, Sonic, this is the Peace Consul from Talonova. His name is Gamma. I believe his full name is E102 Gamma, but you can call him Gamma for short. That is what he explained to me. Now, Gamma, this is Sonic.
I already know this person. Hello, Sonic. What has brought you here, to Rentia? I am here on work, here to help you. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you.
That is good to hear. And what brings you here?
Gamma, what brings you here? Everyone thought you were just, like, gone, like dead.
Now, I can see that you both must know each other already, which is... My God, that is very surprising. I hardly even know what to say, finding out that you already know this person.
Yeah, I know Gamma on Earth, and then somebody, like, rebuilt him after he got destroyed, and then he went missing with a couple other robots I knew, and now he's here.
It is a very long story. Thank you, Terrio's Shadow Android. E102 Gamma. It's been ages. How have you been, man? I am not a man. I am designated as an Eggman robot, part of the E100 series. Although I am a modified, rebuilt version of E102 Gamma.
Gamma, how did you get here?
To answer your question, Shadow Android, I have not been amazing, as one might say. I have had to deal with unfortunate circumstances, terrible betrayals, evil and awful robots. There has been much wrong in what I have experienced. However, now, I am here to help people as a peace consul for the Galactic Consortium. My life, if I have a life, has much purpose and fulfillment.
That is quite wonderful. I am sure that being a peace consul is, especially to be a robot peace consul, which I have never even heard of before, that must be very fulfilling. And to represent such a marginalized group such as inorganics, it must be an amazing feeling for you.
Thanks, Tetrum, Gamma. Good to see you still function. Going to cut to the chase. Jamerl, Omega, where? Yeah, do you know where they are?
On the topic of Jamerl, he has become lost in reminiscence. He still looks for a way back to Earth, even after all this time. I have moved on, and have found new meaning here in the interplanetary community, and on Talonova.
Okay, and Omega?
I never wish to speak of Omega again. If I live for 1,000,000 years and never see him another time, I will be incredibly pleased by my luck.
Well, it sounds like we have struck a nerve with this Omega person that you know, but I assure you that I don't know anyone by that name, so I do not believe any personal feuds will be involved in your visit here. Peace Consul Omega Gamma.
That is good to know. I do not know where Omega is, and I wish to never know. Or if I am to understand his location, I would only wish to know it so that I may effectively avoid him. Now, Sonic, I understand that you were the person who destroyed many black arms here when they attempted to harm these people on Rentia.
Yeah. So, do you not know where Omega is?
No. It pains me to speak of Omega, because it makes me feel something in my programming and in my circuits which approximates rage and hatred.
You seem significantly less chill about Omega than you were before.
I thought of us as peers, comrades. However, I do not agree with the way he chooses to exist in this life.
Allow me to try and smooth this over. Thank you. E123 Omega. Short burst transmission exclamation. I called dibs. Connection terminated. Perhaps there has just been a terrible misunderstanding between you and Omega. And I am not trying to push for any kind of... different sort of resolution to your situation with him, but perhaps someday you two will get along better.
I do not believe so.
Hey, thanks, Digital Viper. Wait, you and Jamerl don't know how to get to Earth. You know how to get to Earth, right?
If you require transport, Sonic, I can take you back to Talonova, where you should be able to receive aid. However, I have not gone back to Earth, even though it would be within my capabilities to. I do not wish to return. It has been so long, and I have built purpose and meaning for myself here on these other planets in the galaxy.
What about Jamerl? You said he wanted to go back.
I am sorry to say that Jamerl and I split ways before I became a peace consul and before I personally made my way to Talonova. If I were able to help him, I certainly would, as is the duty of a peace consul in the Galactic Consortium. However, I unfortunately do not know where he is.
Okay. Thanks, Bark the Polar Bear. Sonic, great news. Irish is letting Bean and I back into the you-know-what club. The Fight Club?
I would not talk about clubs for fighting people. That seems rather controversial.
Yeah, we just have to beat up aliens, which we're going to do anyway, but now we feel motivated. Irish is leading the club members in the resistance. It's so thrilling, I've almost forgotten how sad I was about your sister. Almost. Okay, Bark, can you just get over her, please? She's like, I have known her my whole life. She is not worth being this hung up over.
Thank you, Captain Arkin Enerjack. We are trying our best, Sonic. Despite the Temporal Prime Directive, I care about my father's world. Once we reach Talonova, we'll try to find the Sorbians, the Ring World Builders, my mother's species. Rumor has it they have particularly effective weapons against black arms.
Hey, well, if you think it'll help.
Now, just to recap in case we have not made it clear or there has been any misunderstanding along the way, Peace Consul Gamma, this is Sonic, you already know him. However, I will acquaint you with his situation in specifics. Now, Sonic here went through a celestial slip on his homeworld of Earth, and he has wound up here on Rentia. He defeated a bunch of black arms, which is very, very commendable, and he deserves much recognition for it. And on top of that, he wishes to return to Earth to help his native people on his native planet with their situation with the black arms. So, as you are now here and you have responded to the call for a peace consul, and you have gone through all of the necessary steps evaluating the situation and what exactly has been going on here, it would be very, very excellent for you to help Sonic go back to Earth, and then he can get a ride from Talonova. So, what I am trying to say is, can Sonic go back to Talonova with you? And I know that you peace consuls all dispatch from Talonova, so if you bring him back to Talonova with you, then he can go to Earth from there. With or without your help, someone will help him, I am absolutely certain.
Absolutely. Sonic, I need very little convincing to try and help you. I will bring you to Talonova with me. From there, you will be able to reach Earth by some method or means.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I will need to wait just a moment for my ship to be ready to leave. However, within half of an Earth hour, I believe we will be ready to depart.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So, hey, well, Babel, thank you. Thanks for your help and everything you've done for me while I've been here.
Well, Sonic, I must say thank you to you, of course, as well. I mean, if not for you and your incredible abilities and the way you took care of those black arms, my whole family, everyone I know, my beautiful partner, myself would all be most likely dead or enslaved. And I do not wish to dwell on that fact, but this is simply a reality. Thank you very much, Sonic, for being a quite outstanding guest. And I will cherish the next however long that you stay before leaving here with Gamma, and I hope that someday I might see you again and we can properly celebrate your achievements.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Child of the Moon. 86. I can't believe I'm saying this, but even Robo-Stan is suffering great damage from the Black Arms invasion. These idiots can't tell that Robo-Stan is being powered by fake Chaos Emeralds, and have stolen several power units. These units house between 3 to 5 emeralds. Now fuck off.
Okay, well, if you want to do that.
I see, that is very funny because she was actually interrupting herself.
Yeah. Hey. Thanks, Tallymans. My panic room got destroyed, but luckily I ran into Manic and his pathetic moping managed to disgust the Black Arms enough to make the move on. Okay, I don't really know if that's true, but hey, look. Don't even worry about it. Those Black Arms, I'm coming home and I'm not gonna let them do anything anymore. I'm gonna take care of them.
Sonic, while I am opposed to all violence after my experiences traveling with Omega, I wish you the best of luck when you return to Earth in all of your endeavors and in achieving peace for Earth, even if that must mean violence against your extraterrestrial visitors.
Hey, well, thanks. Thanks, Tetram. Okay, Al, minor suggestion. Would it not be wise to try to bring Sonic to the moving Black Arms planet if Shadow and Eclipse will be there? Not sure what good I'd do to have Sonic on Earth get off. Because they're trying to steal the Chaos Emeralds and they're trying to hurt my friends. Look, if they're making portals and stuff, then maybe I can help Shadow later. Or maybe if Shadow's supposed to be so amazing like he says, he can help himself. But my main priority has got to be helping everyone back on Earth.
Understandable, Sonic. Preventing the Black Arms from acquiring your Chaos Emeralds is an adequate goal and an adequate allocation of your time and resources. Thank you, the Buff Senate. The Galactic Empire has now been invaded by Black Arms. I am sorry to hear that you are having unpeaceful issues.
Hey, so I gotta say goodbye to everybody. I gotta your partner Tumult. She was the most beautiful and wonderful person you've ever met in your whole life. I understand that everyone thinks the same thing about her, but unfortunately, she is mine. Yeah, she was nice. She was nice. Thank you to both of me for hosting me and stuff.
It's quite all right, Sonic. As I have said before, you saved all of our lives, and I can never truly repay you, but I have tried my best, and I will continue to help you if I can in any way.
Thanks, Night Fury Lover.
I understand your decision, Gamma. We're just glad you're safe and happy you made a new life for yourself. Damn it, Walt, no one is talking about the RAF. Get inside. I am unsure what the RAF have to do with this.
Yeah, no, that's just, that's Tails' dad being Tails' dad. Hey, thanks, Professor Neo. Sonic, one last thing. I've been getting unconfirmed reports the Master Emerald may be taken by the Black Arms. Unconfirmed means...
Well, that means that they could absolutely be incorrect reports. Absolutely. I don't know if... Would it be terrible for this Master Emerald to be acquired by the Black Arms?
Yeah, probably. Knuckles fought hard, but even he's exhausted after all the battles. Get back soon, Sonic. I can get back really quickly, right?
I will be able to bring you to Telenova within 1 to 2 days. And once we are there in more likely 2 days' time, I should be able to secure a ship for you and send it to wherever you wish to go. Once you are in that ship, a mere day or two will pass, and then you will be back on Earth.
Okay, so just 3 days, 4 days?
3 to 4 days, and you should be back on Earth, ready to help everyone in whatever way you see fit.
Okay. Thanks, Dedrum. Okay, right, sorry. Problem there is... they already have some emeralds. Sonic, the Black Arms are hive mind if you cut off the head. Listen, I have to go back to Earth. I need to see everybody, and I need to help them.
Thank you, Darkened Fox. I think Shadow would understand your decision.
I don't think Shadow's a very understanding guy. But, look, if Shadow's not enough to, just break some machine by himself, then... Look, I don't know how much difference I can make with him. But I know I can save people and help people back on Earth.
Understandable. Thank you, Bulma P. We are here at the Master Emerald now. Things look grim, but we are holding our own. For now. Knuckles behind you.
Well, look, if you're with Knuckles, then you're probably in pretty good hands. At least. Gotta look at the silver linings with this stuff, huh?
Thank you, Anonymous. Okay, I am almost done with the cannon using spare Gizoid parts. Just a few more minutes to put in the finishing touches and bind to my fire powers. I might call this the Blitz Cannon, or maybe the Tempest. The doors are starting to crumble. Let's put this cannon to the test. It sounds as though there are amazing things happening and many different powerful people helping with all of the things that will help repel the Black Arms for you. And I must say that I am very, very thrilled for you if it all goes well.
Hey, thanks, Tetrum. You don't get it, Sonic. It's a whole living planetoid. From what we know, there are going to be billions. If the two survive, it'll be a miracle. And if there are hope for dealing with the issue behind enemy lines... Yeah, well... If it is behind enemy lines, then... That's like a whole stealth thing, and... Isn't the other guy part alien too? Like, can't they, like... Not be noticed in the alien world or something? That'd be a thing, right? Like, that could be a thing, right?
Perhaps. I am unsure. However, I would not be able to transport you to the Black Damocloid. Most likely, if you wish to go or you change your mind, then I can put you on a course there. However, we must first bring you to Telenova, and from there you can decide where to go.
Okay. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Okay, Tails' dad is safe. We also managed to get Amy to take a break and rest for a bit. Thankfully, my dragon is like a big cat and just as resistible as one. And Babel, it was very nice getting to know you. I hope we meet again someday. Yeah. Hopefully this isn't like goodbye forever. Right?
Absolutely, Sonic. If you ever find yourself in this part of the galaxy again, then absolutely, you would be more than welcome to stay. I don't know if you would want to necessarily, if you've had an amazing time or not, given that I know you have been only wishing to go back to Earth all of the time that you've been here, which I absolutely understand, of course, but if you ever wish to return, then you will be very welcome here.
Thanks. Thanks, Sonic. Black Doom can't die, Sonic. Okay, well that doesn't really make a lot of sense, because he was killed. Like, he got, like, blown up and stuff.
I would like to inform you, Sonic, that information on the Black Arms, while scarce and by no means complete, would indicate that Black Doom is something cosmically known as a semi-non-linear temporal entity.
Which means exactly...
This would indicate that if these classifications are correct, he is a cosmic phenomenon of a naturally occurring being, which is somehow semi-nonlinear in its temporal state. The science is not fully understood, and study of the Black Arms is heavily discouraged for how dangerous it always has been.
Okay. Like, I don't think that anybody's unbeatable, so... It doesn't matter if he wants to be the hardest fight of them all. We're just gonna have to try. And as far as I know, he's gone. He did die.
He may not stay dead. I only wish to prepare you for a unfortunate eventuality. I do not wish to be a bummer.
Well... This homeworld thing there, it's...
The Black Damocloid.
So the Damocloid... If I go there, and I help Shadow...
You may not be of use. It may be that without someone on Earth to prevent the capture of the Chaos Emeralds, that it is all a moot point to prevent them from opening more of their portals with whatever technology they have acquired. On the other hand, it may be that going to Earth will divert resources away, you being the resources in question, from the most important task of going to the Damocloid and stopping the Black Arms from invading Earth. It is impossible for me to say what you should do, but as I have pointed out, you will be able to make your decision once we get to Telenova. You do not need to decide now.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna go to Earth, Gamma.
Understandable.
Thanks, Captain Arkin. Once we reach Telenova, Voyager would be happy to bring Sonic to Earth. Then we can go from there. One moment. Yes, Yar? What do you mean we have a stowaway? Who is it, Sonic? You know a skinny beaver named Dave. Okay, listen, if you got like an airlock, throw him out at... If you don't like the sound of that, just... If you think you have something called Dave on it, like on your ship, just put him back on Earth. Put him back where you found him. Thanks, Child of the Moon. Fire his foot laser at aliens. Okay, these guys are such a pain. I'm trying to fix the city's power supply. The boss has a plan to create a sort of shield to prevent the Black Arms from... Go away. From opening more slips inside the city. If it works, then maybe Tails can... I said fuck.
I am unsure what exactly is going on Robostan these days. It is not of my concern anymore. Sonic, Robostan must be a very developed nation by this point. How long has it been in existence now?
I mean, you would already know that, right? Like, you know when you left Earth, Gamma, right?
Of course. I must have an internal clock issue.
Yeah, how... I mean, you've been gone for a long time. Maybe I can see you've, like, gone through some stuff here and there.
Yes, correct. I have gone through many battles and many awful situations and experiences. I must have an internal clock issue. Ignore anything I have said about the passage of time, Sonic. I do not wish to bother you with misinformation.
Okay.
Now I will prepare my ship, and we will leave shortly.
Thanks, Gamma.
Well, Sonic, I must say that it has been a tremendous honor to have you here. And even if I were to never see you again, I will forever treasure your rescue of my people and your rescue of my planet. I am so incredibly glad that I met you, not just because you saved me and all of the people here from certain death, but also because you are a very bright spirit, Sonic. I'm very glad to have met you.
Well, thanks. We'll probably see each other again.
But as I say, even if we don't, which if you do not wish to come back to Rentia at any point in your life, that is understandable. But if you don't, then I will never forget you. I don't believe anyone here will. And I am so happy to have met you. You are an inspirational individual.
Thanks. I mean, I'm just a guy who tries his best. Thanks, Remy. Still no sign of Jubilee, but Emma Frost and I cleared another city block. May the cards be ever in your favor on your travels, mon ami. Hey, the little bit of French there reminds me of somebody I knew way back. He was kind of a mess, actually. I'm sorry if I liken you to Antoine there. That's not what I was just reminded of him because of the French stuff.
This Antoine person is someone you know.
I knew him growing up. He's kind of a pain, actually. I'm just gonna stop talking about him now. Hey, well, thanks for having me, Babel, and maybe consider fixing up those gizoids so they can actually be helpful next time.
Well, re-weaponizing gizoids might be impossible, who even knows, but maybe that is something that we can look into, actually. I will look into what we might be able to do on that front. If there is anyone out there who could visit Rentia and perhaps help with an organized and structured and hopefully highly safe re-weaponizing of a few gizoids so that perhaps we're a little bit safer from different interplanetary threats in the future. I don't suppose there's always going to be some blue hero who comes tunneling through a portal to save everyone. It must not happen all the time.
Yeah, no. Hey, thanks, Epic Reaver. Hey, Sonic, I'm scavenging stuff from Starfall and taking to my new HQ. But I'm nowhere near making any dimensional gates yet. Be glad to see you back. Hey, I'll be glad to be back.
I'm absolutely sure that you will be. Oh, thank you, Anonymous. It somewhat works, but it's better than nothing. I can only take them down intermittently. Also, I want to say farewell to Jarvis. Now on to protecting the planet. The hospital. Oh, he did not say the planet. I'm thinking of, because this is from the planet Earth, that it's a different planet.
Yeah, no, I kind of screw up a little with these things all the time. It's a lot of reading, actually.
I believe that your friend Gamma is coming back.
Hello again, Sonic and Babel. I wish to inform you that my ship is now ready for us to depart. If you wish to say your goodbyes, then we can leave immediately for Telenova and arrive there in 2 days.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll be back home soon.
Sonic, I hope that everything goes very, very well when you get back, and that all this malarkey with the Black Arms resolves itself as easily as possible. It's a well-understood fact that they are not very well liked within the intergalactic community, the interplanetary community, I should say. I hope that you are very, very safe out there and that you get everything that you want and you see your lady love, Amy, again. As you have talked about her quite a lot in these few days that you have been here. And hopefully this whole thing is resolved for you. Now, I have, unfortunately, many, many things to attend to. So I don't think that I can watch your ship depart. Not that I would be able to wave to you. It does not have many windows on it. I hope to see you again someday, Sonic, but as I have said before, even if I do not, I will always remember you, and I am so glad to have had the opportunity to meet you. Thank you, Terios, Shadow Android, Sayonara, Babel, and Jarvis. And of course, I will tell all of the Gizoids that you are no longer here, so that they don't ask for you, or if you need assistance when you are not able to be given assistance by them.
Hey, well, you have fun out there. You have good luck, and I hope things go well for you, too.
Well, after that little scouting party that you take care of, I don't think that the Black Arms will be coming back to Rentia anytime soon. Sonic, I hope that everything on Earth goes well, and that you are all okay at the end of the day. There are things I must attend to now, but I will tell my partner Tumult that you have left, and she will be She will be sad as I am, and we all are to see you go, but we are also all happy that you will be going back to where you belong and where you will be most happy. Goodbye, Sonic.
Bye, Babel. Okay. I'm ready to go.
That is most excellent. Thank you, Captain Arcan Enerjack. Unfortunately, that would be quite a detour. We'll confine him to the brig. If he tries anything, Yar will take care of him. Anyway, where you choose to go after we reach Talanova, Voyager will do our best to get you there. Mr. Neelix has created what he calls a space chili dog.
Okay, space chili dogs. Things are looking up a little. Okay. Gamma buddy, you gotta get me back to Earth so I can kick some alien butt and I can save all my friends and... Well, look, if they're collecting Chaos Emeralds, then maybe they'll do the job of collecting all those for me and then I can make a pretty easy thing out of this whole stupid alien invasion thing. So, that's your ship right there.
It most certainly is.
Alright, let's get in. Okay, you guys. I'm going to this Talanova place. Bye, everybody! Bye! I gotta go save my planet. Have a good life!
All right. Now I must leave. I am surprised that I have not been pushed for more information regarding my former companions out here in space. It is unfortunate how things went. I wish that Jamerl is safe wherever he is, and that perhaps he has evolved past the need to go back to Earth. It is interesting that Sonic is still alive. Perhaps we did not spend as much time in that place as we thought. I will see you all again. Goodbye, everyone, for now.